throwing many obstacles at the industry that we have to overcome to continue to be able to provide good quality toner cartridges to the end users. Just to name a few would be mechanical, where they make it difficult for us to get into the cartridge and physically change the components that need to be replaced. They're changing OPCs and toners to make it more difficult for the industry to stay on top of technology. They also started putting smart chips on their toner cartridges that we have that marry with the printer that says it's okay for this toner cartridge to work in the printer. Some are doing that more fairly than others. Other original equipment manufacturers are taking the courts to block us as an industry.
10 years ago, remanufacturers dealt mainly with 4 cartridge types. Now, they have to deal with over 60 different cartridge types. Now, this requires more research, additional stock, and limits the supply of empties. Some OEMs take back used cartridges or sponsor schemes to collect and granulate cartridges. Now, this further limits the supply of empties, and in some cases, returned or collected cartridges have been dumped in third world countries, leaving poverty-stricken villages like Gaoyu in China with an appalling environmental legacy. Each cartridge that is buried, sent to a third world country or granulated is an opportunity lost. The remanufacturing industry is actively lobbying for legislation that prohibits or discourages the use of anti-recycling devices attached to cartridges. Now, this is having some success in Europe and parts of North America. Legislation is needed which rewards the manufacturer of reusable printer cartridges. Locally based remanufacturing of cartridges ensures that they are not dumped out of sight, destroyed unnecessarily, or used to make counterfeit products. Reusing cartridges makes a lot of environmental sense. It takes up to 3 litres of oil to make 1 new toner cartridge, and that doesn't include transportation costs. So wasting this much of our precious fossil fuel is something I'm not prepared to do. Plus, it takes 20 times more energy to make a new cartridge than to reuse one. It's simply best to reuse them.
Environmental organisations like Landcare in Australia are giving remanufacturers awards for their environmental practices, for handling such things as paper, plastics, and now even toner.
Recycling technology is continually developing, and remanufacturers are at the cutting edge of this evolution.
After reusing a cartridge as many times as possible, remanufacturers can responsibly recycle their waste. I'm here at a remanufacturing facility where in actual fact all their waste is discarded properly. This includes cardboard, paper, metal, aluminium, plastic and toner. After reusing the printer cartridge as many times as practical, we have a great new solution for the recycled plastic. We granulate it and make into great products like this 100% recycled bench. At this reclaimed tip, you can see things like bridges, signage, bollards, and a whole range of plastic products.
The energy consumed in transport is also reduced by remanufacturing and reusing cartridges close to where they were first used. Reuse of materials also reduces the environmental damage caused by the exploitation and processing of raw materials. The vast majority of new cartridges are produced in China, but by buying locally remanufactured products, you help create jobs in your home country. In Australia and New Zealand alone, the industry creates close to 1,500 jobs and is estimated to employ nearly 100,000 people globally. The economic benefits spread to you as well. Remanufactured cartridges are much less expensive than their new counterparts.
The price of inkjet ink is based on the number of milliliters that you sell. And typically cartridges has 30 milliliters of ink and sells for $30. That's $1,000 per liter. A liter is almost equal to a quart. Imagine buying a bottle of whatever for $1,000 per quart. It's certainly more expensive than the best champagne, and probably some of the oldest vintage wines it is absolutely ludicrous. It only costs probably $4 to $5 per liter to manufacture, and it's being sold for $1,000 per liter. They've enhanced the crime by reducing the number of milliliters they're putting in a cartridge down from 30 to 20. So you have to run out to the store and buy another one. The beautiful part of that is the remanufacturers can flourish because they are charging a more realistic price. The argument that the remanufacturers have is, look, energy is a vital resource. We've got to conserve energy. We've got to think about all of the unemployed people walking around in this country. We've got to think about our own economy. Those three E's, employment, energy, economy, they are all factors that are the basis for remanufacturing.
Remanufacturing also supports the 3 R's: reduce, reuse and recycle. Remanufacturing cartridges in the communities in which they are used is the local solution for a global challenge. But take care when choosing a supplier of printer cartridges. There are counterfeit as well as poor quality cartridges generally available. The easiest way to find reputable companies is to visit the website of the professional remanufacturing trade associations. Now, these associations promote quality remanufacturing of printer cartridges and work to ensure ethical business practices of their members. These are the only companies that you should deal with. Then, ask your supplier some tough questions.
Yeah, hi. I was wondering if you're a member of a trade association.
The short answer is yes. All the cartridges we sell are remanufactured by members of a cartridge association.
Does that mean that each cartridge is fully remanufactured?
Yes, the various components are tested and the cartridge is rebuilt with fresh toner.
Sounds like a remanufactured cartridge is as good as a branded new one.
That's right. That's why we have guarantees.
Guarantees? What guarantees?
Well, we offer the same guarantee as a branded new cartridge. A full money-back guarantee on the cartridge itself, as well as a warranty on your printer if damaged by a faulty cartridge. But our cartridges will not damage your printer.
I like the cost savings and environmental benefits of purchasing your cartridges, but do you recycle?
As an environmentally friendly business, we're committed to recycling whatever waste products we can. Now, this includes paper, cardboard, plastics, metal, as well as toner. This is one of the objectives of our trade association.
Good, that's important to me too.
Remanufacturing hits all 3 of the big R's: reduce, reuse and recycle, and practices true product stewardship. Everyone can play a role in reducing landfill, creating jobs and supporting the environment. And by using acra members, you are guaranteed quality inks, toners and components during the remanufacturing process. So next time you need to use a toner cartridge, there is a better way. Try a remanufactured cartridge. The chances are that once you've tried them, you'll be back for more. And there's a waste of valuable resources. And are a waste of valuable resources.